whatever semantics it is, it's all the same thing, simply simultaneously one thing's happening at the same time. Wouldn't you like to know the purpose of your life? Well, every day that you take into, just focusing on an aspect of time of yourself. Now, don't spend all day doing it. Just, start where you feel comfortable, for sure. Yet 5 minutes here every day, and every hour of that day, you focus everything on it, even the never stuff of it. And then the rest of that hour or that day, all the other time, you don't focus on it at all. You let life work it out. You let life do its job, its kind of thing. Whatever semantics it is, it's all the same thing, simply simultaneously one thing's happening at the same time. That is the unknown and kind of our existence before we exist here, because everything already is created. It's just in the sense of what dimension are you seeing it from. And yet, I'm just saying, overall though, you have a beautiful one. And always be willing to count your blessings, okay? Because you deserve to know that you're beautiful and loved. Whatever semantics it is, it's all the same thing, simply simultaneously one thing's happening at the same time. Well, hi everybody. The birds are kind of quiet today. Maybe you can hear them though. Yeah, anywho, let's get into it, right? Let's see, how can we do this? Yep. So let's, breathe, right? And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. Yeah, baby. You hear those birds a little bit? Yeah. Just a little bit, just a wee bit. That's what you get to deal with when you're outside, right? But, we'll quiet down a little bit. Let's keep the music going just a little bit longer, I guess. And so, hey, I think today I think today we are going to talk about mindset. I know yesterday we talked about a peace of mind, and that is a type of mindset. Yet, what is mindset? What is the overall expectancy of what you desire? Isn't that kind of what mindset is? The overall expectancy of what you desire? Per se, yeah. Per se. Yet, let's look some stuff up, right? Let's see, where's my etymology one at? So, Minnesota. To think. Huh. And I guess soda means something else. It means like Coke, I think. I don't remember. I'm not that hip on that, alright? Anywho, let's get into it. Mindset. From 1916. Habits of the mind formed by previous experiences. 1916 in educators and full psychologists Jorgen C. Mind and Set. Habits of the mind formed by previous experiences. Well, that's etymology. That's for sure. Yeah, so that's interesting. The habits of what we got going on in our mind. I know that's not what it said, but it did say that. It says habits of mind formed by previous experiences, mindset. So that's pretty much what mindset is, right? Isn't it? Well, let's look up some quotes about mindset. Let's see. Hang on, let's do the smart thing first. And then also there's mind and set, cause to sit, put in some place, fix firmly, build, found, appoint, assign. Sorry, I was reading something. Oop. There's no need to say sorry, right? We're all friends here. We're all friends. Right? Some might want to be my friend to me. But we're all friends. You know my friend. For sure. For sure. Tiki torch. It's a tiki tiki torch. It's a tiki tiki torch. Torch, 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 torch. Nope. You got my mind in place. You got my heart in place. It's in the place of most. It's in the place of most. I need to stop this. I don't know what I'm saying right now or doing. Yet, here we go. So, as it comes down to things of what it is, like a athlete, right? Which is, we're not going to get into that part. We're going to get into this part of of how do you become successful? It doesn't even come down to an athlete, right? It's a mindset. It's and we looked it up. It's habits that are previously established. So for sure, we have this goal, and it's not temporary, so it's something worthy to focus on, right? If it was temporary, I mean, all things are temporary, like, all things are temporary, yet I'm saying it's not temporary by the means of what it is, of the happening of how you got to where you are now. And that's what makes it not temporary. Yeah, can that be applied to everything in a sense? Or what exactly it can be like? Who knows? I'm not sure. It's just going back to the whole, how do you set a mindset? How do you get a mindset going, right? Well, it's about visualizing. And that's where I was talking about the athletes. Because usually the metaphor goes as the athlete will, when they're practicing at the practice, they'll visualize that they're at the game. And then when they're at the game, they visualize that they're at practice. And so it's really like, it's kind of goes in the aspect of how reversed this world is. It's just, depending on what world you're talking about, right? Of course, it depends on which world you're talking about. And it depends on if you even think and know and believe, not necessarily believe, more knowing, of what is the happening of that desire. That happening of that desire to have that be done. Because it's not temporary. And for sure, it is something that is worthy enough of your time to where you can do something with your life. I just want to give a shout out to, Earth and all that prosperity, all the blessings that we do have. Gratitude and life itself, right? Because it is a beautiful gift. It truly is. And, regardless of what challenge you're going through right now, and regardless of how permanent it seems, it's only temporary. And your mindset, right? Isn't that kind of the goal? To form something that will give you hope and desire and, connect you to your humanity, right? Some way, shape, or form you are connected to humanity because you're here. You're here now, so it's about a mindset, right? I guess a mindset is kind of like a predestined plan, in a sense. And so, like, it's kind of a guiding force. It's a mindset. It's a kind of like a blueprint that you got and you're reading from, and everyone else is too. It's the theme of the dance, we could say simply. Something like that. So it's kind of like a harmony, right? It's this beautiful thing. A mindset. It's kind of like the roadmap to your journey of life. Wouldn't you think so? Maybe today is the day that we find out why. And maybe today we find out that we became something more. We became something beautiful. Yet we all discovered something today about yesterday. It's I don't know, it's really fun. It's really fun to, I don't know, this program thing is fun. This simulation of making a musical in my head, out of my head or whatever. But, it's this is really I really like this melody here, so it's like So, hey everybody. Okay, so looking up these quotes that I was going to, which I am, but I'm still looking up mindset, and I looked into the definition on ecosa.org. ECOSIA.org. And so the mindset is, shout out to them, gotta plant those trees. Get to plant those trees. Bum ba da ba 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 ba. So mindset, a mental attitude or inclination, tendency or habit. A mindset may also arise from a person's worldview or philosophy of life. A firmly established mindset could create a powerful incognitive to adapt prior behavior choices over tools sometimes. I don't know, then it goes into read more. So, anywho, that's quite interesting. So let's look at some quotes about mindset, though. I think this would be fun. We don't really do this much, do we? I'm just joking. We probably do. I'm not joking, but I'm very, very jesting. So, let's see. Happiness depends on your mindset and attitude. The mind is just like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets, and the more it can expand. I like that one. That's a good one. The mind has a powerful way of attracting things that are in harmony with it, good and bad. Yep. It's funny things about life. Once you begin to take note of the things you are grateful for, you begin to lose sight of the things that you lack. Aww, that's a nice one. I guess I'll sign up for this later, but that's a good one. I like that one. Let's see. Open the window of your mind. Allow the fresh air, new lights, and new truths to enter. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one too. It's easier. Oh my goodness, you silly thing, pop-up. It's easier for one that takes risks and to chase their dreams with a mindset that they has nothing to lose. In this lies the immense passion and great adventure, and avoiding a materialistic pleasure-filled way of life. Avoiding the great advantage of avoiding a materialistic pleasure-filled way of life. That's intriguing. That really is. What's this about? I gotta look into this later. I guess I can pause this. I'm gonna pause this. And yet, wasn't there some good quotes? Oh my goodness. Yes, they were. I'll be back. Or maybe not. Who knows? I might just ascend into the clouds. And just saying. Have a, count your blessings. Yep. So holy moly, everybody. Just holy moly. Yeah. I feel like it's gonna be a rock and roll song right now. Yeah. Ooh. What? Yes and what? Yeah. it's, I don't know, what are we talking about, mindset? Yeah, okay, so, mindset is how you get through things, right? It's kind of like a guiding force, you could say, that just is honed into you finding your purpose in life, right? Or at least it can be. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It's just a mindset. It's not like, that's not its sole definition of whatever our mindset is. It's just some beautiful stuff, though. Yeah, I would say a mindset is pretty right up there, with what's important in life. Because if you don't have a healthy mindset, then, if you don't keep growing that mind, then you're not going to, or it's not that you're not, because you're going to do something. Yet, is that something that you're going to do going to be something you want down the line? Is it going to be something worthy of your time when you look back? Or is it going to be one of those challenges that you're like, I just had to remember that right now. Little cheese and cracker right there. Yeah, anywho. So, what if you found a way of, getting through things on levels that were just to the next, and the next, and the next, and the next? What about that kind of attitudes and modality in life and in and of itself? Wouldn't you like to know? The purpose of your life? Well, every day that you take into, just focusing on, an aspect of time, in of yourself. Now, don't spend all day doing it. Just start where you feel comfortable, for sure. Yeah. 5 minutes here every day. And every hour of that day. You focus everything on it. Even the never stuff. And then the rest of that hour, or that day, all the other time, you don't focus on it at all. You let life work it out. You let life do its job. It's job. It's kind of thing. Yeah. So I think that's also a good mindset to have, right? There we go. What's a good mindset to have? Well, letting life be able to do its job. Letting something be able to do its job. Not controlling every single aspect of that, because you might, and you might be, you are, whatever semantics it is. It's all the same thing, simply simultaneously one thing's happening at the same time. It's all the same thing, simply simultaneously one thing's happening at the same time. Whatever semantics it is, It's all the same thing, simply simultaneously one thing's happening at the same time. Whatever semantics it is, it's all the same thing, simply simultaneously one thing's happening at the same time. At least that's my mantra. That's how I look at things. And so, I see. Well, it's like, there's healthy and unhealthy mindsets, right? That's probably one of the things that we could say in this journey of ours upon the meaning of life. One would say that it is that this mindset kind of a thing is something that can be unhealthy and healthy, something that can be healthy and unhealthy. It's really how you look at it. This is really one of those things that you actually can control. Is your mindset about it? Yes, you have those habits. Yes, you have to get through those habits. And how long does it take to change a habit? Well, like what? I don't know. Whatever semantics it comes down to. In moot points, it comes from that there is a lot of days, there's a lot of time, there's time that it takes to change a habit, is the point, is what I'm saying. And it's, what do you know and what do you believe in that's going to change it? Am I going to be able to say 7 days is going to change it? Am I going to say like 30 days is going to change it? You continually, but that's a lot. But it's in your mind, so I think it's something different. I don't think it's days. Like, it could be hours, could be days. Probably is days still. It's probably different interfaces and like different nodalities coming together all at the same time at different times. Interacting all at the same time or whatnot. Yeah. So like, I don't know. But hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed this one myself. I really did enjoy this topic, actually. It was a fun one. I think mindset has a lot to do with the meaning of life. It really does. It's whatever I said, the guiding force, the blueprint to life in and of itself. So it's this is what I can say for sure, what the meaning of life is. If you're looking for that answer, if you're asking that kind of question, it's different for everyone else. It's different for everyone. It's not going to be the same to you as it is to me. We all want's not the correct word. We're all willing to be part of that and have a structure that is built upon that. Yet it still is that it's a mindset. It's I guess the last thing I can say about a mindset is that it's consciousness. It's really one of the closest things to consciousness. Yes, the meaning of life is a lot of things, yet it's not always about consciousness. That's just, I don't know, is it, I guess the question is, the food for thought is consciousness come before something or after something? That is a good question, because if God was there, you know, this could just be God's mind in a sense. I'm just saying, and so like then it everything that's happening here and now is real. It's just happening in God's mind. And so in of that self, there's an outsideness to God. Just like we're inside and everything's supposed to be inside. For us, there's an outsideness to God. That is the unknown and kind of our existence before we exist here. Because everything already is created. It's just in the sense of what dimension are you seeing it from? And yet, you know, I'm just saying, overall though, you have a beautiful one. And always be willing to count your blessings, okay? Because you deserve to know that you're beautiful and loved. Is the unknown and kind of our existence before we exist here. Because everything already is created. It's just in the sense of what dimension are you seeing it from? And yet, you know, I'm just saying, overall though, you have a beautiful one. And always be willing to count your blessings, okay? Because you deserve to know that you're beautiful and loved.